Bueno, esta noche, buenas noches, les traigo un regalito. No iba a salir, pero es que esto está tan emocionante que tengo que traérselo a ustedes desde varios puntos de vista, cortico, pero para que se emocionen y por lo menos no digan, cónchale, nadie dice nada en español con respecto a nuestro presidente Donald Trump, que hoy está nada más y nada menos que en su ciudad natal, en New York City. Pero ¿qué pongo yo aquí? President Donald Trump Rally en Madison Square Garden. Miles y miles de personas. Ustedes tienen que ver lo poco que estos canales de televisión no les queda otra que poner para que ustedes vean la cantidad de personas que hay. Justamente, aunque haya gente que diga, él habla lo mismo y lo mismo, pues el apoyo es al máximo. Imposible las encuestas que también les voy a enseñar que dicen que ya va delante de nuestro presidente Donald Trump. ¿Y por qué digo imposible? Porque es que esto es impresionante. Tendría que hacer todos los días programas y programas en Georgia, en Pensilvania, o sea, impresionante la cantidad, el número de personas que van a sabiendas que puede ser de repente peligrosa, a sabiendas que puede aparecerse cualquier persona a querer hacerle daño a él, no les importa. Y miren lo que estoy diciendo. Mírenlo por sus propios ojos.
Increased police presence there today for the rally being held by former President Donald Trump. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman is live outside of the arena. She spoke to some of his supporters. Lindsay.
Tony, there are probably thousands of people already here lining up to get inside Madison Square Garden for this Trump rally that is happening in just about 8 hours from now. But the doors will be opening in about 30 minutes. So people are really eager to get inside. I'll show you what the crowd here looks like. As I said, thousands lining up. It is 19,000 people available to get tickets to go inside, which is the capacity of Madison Square Garden. But they had to line up because seating is first come, first served.
And ustedes escucharon, la capacidad del Madison Square Garden es de 19,000 personas. 19,000 personas pudieron obtener sus tickets para entrar. Pero ustedes después van a ver cómo hay personas afuera ahora que está él en este momento hablando. Hay pantallas grandísimas donde ellos están viendo el discurso, los que no pudieron entrar dentro de esos 19,000, que es la capacidad que tiene Madison Square Garden.
And because there are so many people, and because it is such a high-profile location for this rally, there is very tight security. As you can see, there are barricades all up along the area around Madison Square Garden, Penn Station, Moynihan Train Hall, and more, and just a very heavy NYPD presence as they are ready for Trump to make his way down here today. Now, he is making the stop in New York for the rally, despite the fact that New York City is a Democratic stronghold. But as you can see, the people here do not seem to care about that. There's a massive big screens outside of the garden that have former President Trump superimposed into the city saying, dream big again. Ralliers, you can see that they're wearing their hats, they're wearing merchandise, people are selling shirts, selling flags, and they're all lining up now waiting to get inside. Now, of course, Secret Service has been planning how to keep this event safe for the former president, but the NYPD is also out in full force to protect the attendance as well as New Yorkers in the surrounding area. Also, because of the nature of the political environment as it is, as well as controversy surrounding the fact that Trump is here at all, police are expecting counter-protests. They are not here yet, but police say they are prepared and have designated areas for that. We spoke with rally-goers about their thoughts on this high-profile event.
It's great for the NYPD to have security, everybody together. Everyone's here to come to the rally, come peacefully. If people want to peacefully protest, but no violence, that's okay. It's about everybody being safe and everybody being secure. And it's great to be at the Garden. You know, I have memories coming to college basketball games, to Ranger hockey games with my dad, my brother, and it's just so historic to be here. It's my first presidential election, and I'm excited to vote for President Trump and for Senator J.D. Vance, and it's just a historic day, and it's an honor to be here, really.
Now, officials say don't come to this area if you are not attending the rally or commuting in the area. Many roads are closed, both for pedestrians and for drivers, and we can expect traffic in the surrounding area. Subways, though, and regional rail lines will be moving as usual, but some exits and entrances might be closed off for security reasons. Now, again, the doors open at 10 a.m. The pre-program for the rally starts at 2, and the former president takes the stage at 5 p.m. Live in Midtown, Lindsay Tuckman, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Ese fue el Channel 7, eso fue esta mañana tempranito. Como ella dice, las puertas abrirán a las 10 de la mañana. Eso era tempranito. Ahora yo les voy a mostrar el próximo. Miren la cantidad. Y entonces aquí es donde yo quiero que ustedes vean algo graciosísimo, porque estaba hablando sobre la presidenta Kamala, porque claro, ella tiene que, ustedes saben, estos medios de comunicación, aunque les duele en el alma.
Camped out since last night outside of MSG, and as you can imagine, the NYPD ramped up security.
Mira la cantidad completa, miren eso, por favor. O sea, ¿quién puede decir lo contrario? En un estado, mi gente, que dicen, y lo ha sido siempre, azul, donde son demócratas, donde son liberales, donde son, no importa, ahí no hay conservadurismo de nada, ahí son demócratas, no republicanos, no conservadores. Sin embargo, sabemos también que hay gente que van hasta allá, pero estas personas son de Nueva York o de sus alrededores, que sería Virginia, Pensilvania, todo eso. Miren esto.
With many streets in the area shut down, the crowds of people huddled into pens until the doors opened today at noon. There are counter-protesters also in the mix. We have live team coverage of both campaigns tonight. We're going to start with News 4's Brittany Miller, who got a first-hand experience of all of those people waiting outside of the Garden. Brittany.
And boy, did they wait. Doors opened around 6 hours ago, but take a look around. Dozens of people, or should I say hundreds, are still standing here lining up outside of Madison Square Garden. They're watching the speeches unfold here on the Jumbotrons right outside of the arena. I do have to mention that counter-protesters are here as well. They're actually set up on the steps of the post office. Although everybody here was pretty passionate today, they're also very peaceful.
USA! USA! Trump 2024!
4 pens of people packed on city blocks in Midtown.
They've been nothing but Trump love.
More than 10,000 lined up for former President Donald Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden Sunday.
There was no way in I was going to miss it. I had to be there. And also, my Trump dolls had to be here as well.
The buses that are coming from Staten Island are jam-packed, so this place is going to be wild.
Some camping out since midnight. Catherine Katari was here at 3 a.m.
We're here for Trump because we're doing the right thing. We are the people.
Many sported Trump shirts. Others carried flags. And yes, a few flaunted French fry hats. Tina Tufaro showed up with this sign trying to find what she calls a MAGA man. She also hopes Trump gets another 4 years.
My dad fought in the Navy, and he fought for this country, so I want somebody that's going to do the same.
Trump is dangerously unfit to be the commander-in-chief.
Just blocks away, a group of military veterans uniting against Trump.
When I think about what he's done with national security, I think about the fact that he stores nuclear secrets in his bathroom. I think about the fact...
Estos son los 4, miren, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, y con el que está hablando 8. Esos fueron los que fueron en contra del presidente, donde él dice que Donald Trump sería peligrosísimo a nuestra democracia. De verdad, o sea, qué cosa se han comido realmente la narrativa de todos los medios de comunicación. Impresionante, pero cierto. Y entonces este medio de comunicación específicamente, en vez de seguir enseñando lo otro, pues por supuesto enseña este, porque a ellos les conviene que, por ejemplo, la gente siga oyendo o viendo que hay protesta.
That he likes to pal around with dictators around the world.
He's a common sense man, and he loves people.
This is not a man of the people. He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth and has just continued on his path of narcissism and self-centeredness.
Both sides hoping for a peaceful protest, NYPD and other law enforcement making sure all is secure.
We expect to be able to keep the former president safe and his civilians safe.
So let's talk about that security a little bit more. Police say they've been doing walkthroughs since September, working with everyone from aviation to transit. Bottom line, they're treating this event just like any other major event here in New York City. By the way, if you're hoping to get through this area anytime soon, police say it should open back up around 8 p.m. We're live in Midtown. Brittany Miller, News 4 New York.
Okay, Brittany, thank you. We're going to take a look inside MSG in just a moment, but first we want to focus on Vice President Kamala Harris, who's also been busy in this final stretch to...
Esos son los medios de comunicación que por supuesto quieren siempre exhortar lo otro. Ahora, yo quiero que ustedes vean también que es bien importante, porque aquí ya empiezan a hablar ciertas de las personas que estaban supuestas, por supuesto, a comenzar este gran evento. Yo acabo de ver ahorita a Elon Musk, habló muy bien, recibe a la primera dama, Melania Trump, y luego Melania Trump recibe a su esposo, el presidente número 45, Donald Trump. Vamos a ver.
President Trump returns to his hometown tonight with a rally at the iconic Madison Square Garden.
Pero antes de eso, quería enseñarles a ella, porque ellos vienen con una encuesta. Después de todo lo que yo les acabo de enseñar por sus propios ojos y muchísimos videos más que hay. Sin embargo, miren la encuesta que está diciendo este otro canal, que por supuesto, ya ustedes saben, son los canales de CBS News.
While Vice President Harris spends most of her day in Philadelphia. A new CBS News poll shows both candidates neck and neck nationally among...
Explíquenme, 50% ella, 49% Donald Trump. 50% ella en los battlegrounds y 50% empatado con Donald Trump. Nationally, o sea, nacionalmente, ella le lleva un punto a Donald Trump. No entiendo. Los lugares donde ella hace sus, que no serían ni siquiera rally, le dicen eventos, son chiquitos, son cerrados. Y a quien han tratado de matar ha sido al presidente número 45, el que debería de estar en lugares más cerrados o más chiquitos, sin embargo no está. Sigan viendo esto.
Unlikely voters, with Harris at 50% over Trump's 49%. In battleground states, both are polling at 50%. Let's take a live look now inside Madison Square Garden, where Donald Trump...
Mira eso exactamente dentro de Madison Square Garden. Si ustedes no han ido, es un lugar muy lindo, pero más que lindo, es un lugar ícono panamericano, es conocido, súper reconocido internacionalmente. Todo el mundo quisiera entrar al Madison Square Garden, ya bien sea a ver un concierto, a ver un juego, a ver esto. Es un ícono, no es nada, pero es un ícono. O sea, uno va y uno dice, wow, estuve ahí. La gente va a tira fotos que dice atrás Madison Square Garden. Miren el tamaño y miren la cantidad, repleto, completo, 19,000 personas, su capacidad.
Is holding a campaign rally right now. The historic arena packed. People even camped out overnight to make sure they got inside. The former president has yet to take the stage. You see Dr. Phil speaking right now. The rally began around 3 this afternoon. We're also expecting to hear from Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, as well as big supporter Elon Musk. Lisa Rosner begins our coverage tonight from inside MSG.
Jessica, thousands of people are here, some from other parts of the country. Among the issues being addressed are immigration, the war in Israel, and crime. Former Mayor Rudy Giuliani spoke, as well as Staten Island activist Scott Levedo.
Pero no que decían las malas noticias o las malas lenguas de que Rudy Giuliani estaba bravo con Donald Trump. Señores, todo es bla, bla, bla. Ahí está, en apoyo a él, a pesar de todo lo que a él le han tratado de hacer en Nueva York, que sí se lo han hecho, porque tiene demandas, tiene de todo. Sin embargo, ahí está, al pie del cañón.
Every seat appears to be filled here from the floor to the highest sections. President Trump, as we know, is from Queens. We've met supporters here from his home borough, but also a couple from Chicago. Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman is one of several Long Island representatives who came to the garden in the Trump motorcade.
President Trump grew up here.
He's a New Yorker.
Él creció en New York.
That's why some people get a little annoyed at him. He speaks his mind.
Just look around. This is incredible. We're in New York City, in the middle of, you know, this liberal, one of the most liberal cities in the country, and it's amazing.
I just love him, and he's the best. I want the economy to get better.
We have an influx of migrants, illegal migrants. Our economy is, you know, you just go to the grocery store.
This rally is one of a series of detours that the former president made from battleground states. I also spoke with the NYPD, who says they have drones, robots, and counterterrorism units all around the area, making sure they are keeping everyone safe. In Madison Square Garden, Lisa Rosner, CBS News, New York.
All right, Lisa, thank you. And as she just mentioned, the NYPD has deployed extra resources for Trump's rally tonight. They tell us they've been preparing for a month, and so far things have remained calm in and out of MSG, despite some protests.
All hands on deck, federally, locally, and NYPD, and we're ready to go. We figure around 8:30 we should be free and clear. And like I said, hopefully have a very safe day for everybody.
The NYPD also said while there are minimal street closures around the Garden, they're still encouraging public transportation for people who are heading out tonight.
Y hasta ahí llegamos con ella, porque de lo contrario, ustedes se van a dar cuenta, pues, la cantidad. Ella empieza ahí a hablar de, porque bueno, los medios medios de comunicación, ustedes saben cómo es. Así que este es solamente un pedacito de lo que yo le quería mostrar. Él estaba hablando, yo lo puedo buscar inclusive, pero no me deja poner subtítulos en español porque está en estos momentos en vivo. Entonces, si pasa, por ejemplo, media hora, una hora, pues ustedes escuchan muy bien, habló Elon Musk. Ella habló bonito, habló como siempre habla, apasionada, que es lo que hace Melania, y luego entra él, y aquello, bueno, aquello parecía que se acabó. En estos momentos todavía está hablando él. Así que ellos siguen con su encuesta. Recuerden, hoy domingo arrancamos la segunda semana. Verifiquen bien todo el mundo, los precintos, los lugares. Acuérdense lo que justamente el programa mío de ayer se habló. Tenemos que ser mansos como la paloma, pero astuto como la serpiente. No podemos permitir lo que ellos realmente quieren hacer. Así que seguimos adelante. Dios me los bendiga a todos. Y si puedo, se los saco. Si no, lo compartimos mañana, aunque sea un pedacito. Dios los bendiga. Chao, chao.